Okay, so follow and go printing is our name for stop a print and release a print. And there are three key reasons why you might want to implement follow and go printing. Number one, no matter what you do, if you do follow and go printing, you will drive down the total paper used within your organization, total amount of pages printed. And that will vary according to how you implement the solution. So the first way you can implement it is secure print, which means anyone who prints has to go through a follow and go queue, and they can only release a print if they're at the actual physical MFP. So we can lock down the print environment completely. Other organizations don't need that level of security, so they've got a few users like HR that want to do secure print, but other users may be more general. It's not secure, so they don't need to lock everything down. So you can have follow and go printing and direct print queues implemented together, which will allow you to achieve some secure printing for some users, not for others. And gives you some options as well. So people might start using it in interesting ways, in that some users will do direct printing when they want something immediately, but they might print, a contract that they want to review later. They need, focus time. So you might print a contract and something else, and then at the end of the day, release all your prints and take them home for review. So there's secure print, there's productivity benefits within the organization around using print in interesting ways of having direct print and follow and go print. But that's the short of the main reasons why you'd want follow and go printing. So let's have a look at how follow and go printing works. In a document, and I've got Power PDF up here, but it could be a Word, Excel, Notepad, any app that prints is pretty much always the same. You can hit Control P or File Print and invoke the print driver window. You get exactly the same print driver window as you normally do. There is some limitations around follow and go if you want to use it across different printers and different print manufacturers, and talk to our team. We'll advise you on what will work, what won't work, and what your limitations are. Generally, if you do follow and go, you'll have either one device or you'll have multiple devices that are the same model and the same series. So follow and go printing is my default print. If I click OK now, that print job will go into my queue and it will be held until I go to the MFP to release. If you have a look at my list of printers, I have many different printers. So I have that mix. I have the ability to do follow and go, and I have the ability to do direct printing. So once you've set up your print job, hit go, and the print job will go through. Now I'm just going to pop up on screen some slides that will help me explain what you do at the MFP. So at the MFP, we put some software on the panel of the MFP. So this black panel here with the white in the middle is a touch screen, and that could be attached to a Fujifilm, a Ricoh, Konica Minolta, I don't care, whatever brand it is. We support basically all of them. Please do come to us and confirm before you sign up and charge ahead, but we support most devices. The first thing you need to do is to log in. Now, if you've got building access cards, you can swipe a card to log in. You can put a PIN code in to log in. We've got a couple of variations, but essentially we need you to log in to the MFP. Now, it can either be that we lock down the MFP so that you have to log in to use the device, and that can be useful for some reasons, or we can leave the device open and actually have that login prompt only pop up if you actually click our app for doing follow and go. But once you've logged in, you then have a number of different options. You can do follow and go. You can go to this, click start will take you to the main back to the main console. We can click print all. So obviously if you click print all your print jobs come out, click log out, and you're done. But if you want to go into the more detail view of your print jobs, you can click follow and go, which will transition you into the follow and go screen. So here you go. I've got a number of documents that have been printed that are waiting for release. So the tabs along the top are different views of different print queues. So this is the interesting thing. So ready is the documents that are ready to release that you've recently printed. Okay, and if you release all of these, this screen will clear, and then you can log out, close, and move on. Let's say that you printed a listing of the heavy equipment under lease document. You printed that, but then you realize you needed a second copy. What you can do is you can click on the recent button, and it'll show you the recently printed documents, and you can print another copy and another copy and another. So if you want 10 copies, you can just sit there and go print it again, print it again, print it again. Save you going back to the desk and reprinting it. You can also highlight documents and save them. So if you save a document, then you can click on the Save view and you can look at documents that you've saved for reprinting. And that might be some templates, it might be a client onboarding document. There's various reasons why you might save a document for reprinting. And then we also have the ability to have templates. So templates are global, and templates span the entire organization. So you might have a template for a HR leave form, for example. You know, HR wants you to fill in a paper form and hand it in. We do think there are better ways of doing that, but templates are there so that you can actually print stationery and use it. I'll give you one good example is file notes in a legal firm. So you could have a template for file notes and hit print, and then go and do an interview with someone in a meeting room, write down all your notes, and then at the end of the meeting, hand it off to the secretary, and that will be transcribed into an electronic file note. So we have ready is current documents for release, recently printed documents, save documents, that's an individual save documents, templates being global. And then we can, if you highlight an individual, you can release an individual document, you can release all. You can click a document and save it. You can click a document and add it to templates. You can refresh the screen. So let's say that, you know, for some reason you've got your laptop in your hand and you've actually printed another document and you need to do release. You can actually do a refresh there and there. And of course, you can also highlight documents and delete documents so that, you know, if you've made a mistake and you've realized the mistake in the document before printing, you can do that. And that is our implementation of Follow and Go. We thank you for your time.